How's everybody
Hi.
doing? It's Tabitha Fro, but it's not Fro today. It's braids.
Yes, come through with it. We
Got my
appreciate
feather
it.
on it and my
Yes.
come on beads.
Come
Now we
through
talking.
beats and feathers.
We
Yes.
talking about hot girl summer.
Mm, 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 mm.
Mm.
Hey, I gotta roll with it. Listen, I'm excited about this topic.
I'm gonna be real grandmama-ish today. Okay,
Lord.
so our scripture comes from Proverbs 31, starts at 25. We'll see if I'm going to go to 31.
Okay.
So it says, she is clothed with strength and dignity. She can laugh at the days to come. She speaks with wisdom, and faithful instructions is on her tongue. She watches over the affairs of her household and does not eat the bread of idleness. Her children arise and call her blessed.
Amen. And you are a
That
hot girl.
it, what? That is a word right there.
Yes, Jesus.
That is a word. Okay, so we're gonna go back to protocol. Last time, last segment, we fell off a little bit because that was my favorite topic. So I just couldn't help myself. I just had to jump in. But what do you think about that scripture, Britt?
I think it is very interesting. It's a great scripture. I think it's interesting because I know for me lately, I've been doing a lot of talk with my coach about just matriarchy, womanhood, what it means to, have dominion in your house and around your house as a woman, especially if you're, traveling in the direction of becoming a wife. But even that, just having been able to be seated in yourself as a woman. So even if you haven't gotten to wife status or you don't have children yet, there were still parts of that scripture I like that struck out, as far as giving faithful instruction, clothed in dignity and the way you walk and the way you handle and carry yourself. So I'm vibing with that scripture for sure. I like it a lot.
Britt, what
Hmm.
I thought about while you were talking about that, there is this old saying. I don't know who came up with it. I'm not into looking up that kind of stuff, these phrases.
Hmm.
But someone once said, dress for the job you want, not
Hmm.
for the job you have.
Hmm.
I'm going to circle back around to that during this
Okay.
conversation of Hot Girl Summer. But all
Uh-huh.
my old heads, they know where I'm going with this. So when you said present yourself and start training your mind to be that woman of the household, a wife, a mother, a nurturer that you've already been doing since because you have nieces and nephews and things like that. But it
Hmm.
takes on a different flavor, if you will, if when you become that person.
Hmm.
So, without further ado, let's jump into it.
Yes. And let me say real quick, we're not saying that every woman has to, go in that direction because, of course, it's not for everybody, right? So we're just going to put that out there. But we're going to hit on it for everybody, not just the wives, but the single ones too.
Good.
So that's
And
it.
okay, so Britt,
Hmm.
since you have been knowing me, I think there is a certain age appropriateness. I look back at when I see young girls with their nice little sundresses on and the hats and the heels. I just yell out, "You better do it, girl!" Because I remember the days of my 6-inch heels. I wear them still sometimes. Pull those heels
Hmm.
out, dust them off, as my mom called them,
Hey.
my shoe show shoes. But I still dust them off every now and then and walk
Hmm.
and prance around in them or whatever. But I think as I have become older, you see the value of imparting knowledge on the ones who are younger that are coming up. It's
Hmm.
okay to love and have fun and be out and experience yourself in a way that you have not experienced it before because I do believe that those experiences create who you will become later on.
Sure. Sure. Or
Um,
slow it
I have a
down.
problem with
Hmm.
women my age saying they in hot girl summer. Ma'am, go cook some collard greens. Go sit down. Get them sweet potatoes ready for them grandbabies. Stop being out here with these young girls in their 20s and trying to compete with them when they should actually be learning something from you. Now, am I saying that women my age should not be having fun? Ma'am, you know I'm not saying that because I likes to have fun. I do not want to see you on a TikTok video if somebody send it to me because I'm gonna think it's funny with you out here twerking. Go, go sit down.
Go sit down.
Go,
Whew.
go.
Mm, mm, mm.
We have seen you. That'll be quite enough.
And thank you. Good night. Um, I hear what you're saying all up and through that. I think that when it comes to hot girl summer, so can we talk about what a hot girl summer is, or
Because you
we just
know
say
I
what a
don't
hot
know.
girl. Well, I
Mm-hmm.
think people have their own definitions and interpretations. Of course, we know Megan the Stallion with her beautiful self. I think she was the
Woo!
one that kind of coined that phrase, or at least that's who we've heard it from mostly. What?
Brit,
Mm-hmm.
I'm a Christian girl,
Mm-hmm.
Christian woman. I love myself some Megan Thee Stallion.
Yes, come through, Meg. Bow, 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 bow.
Bow.
Yes, Meg do give you them vibes, like, honey, we all. But I think as a what a hot girl is, in my opinion, from what I've come to know, is again, knowing yourself, being seated in yourself. Like it's summertime, it's hot outside. That's when clothes come flying off, see through stuff start coming through, or we dress, for the heat, for the weather, and we get a little hot on the inside, right? Because that's when we getting out, we finding brunches to go to. Depending on your age, you probably going to the club, the lounge, wherever you going with your friends to the park. It's hot, girl, because it's just like, whoo, we been in all winter. The cold is gone, and now we out, what we doing? And I feel like any woman at any age can be hot girl depending on what that means for her, right? I don't want to say it cuts off at a certain age. That's just my opinion. But how are you being hot girl? Because I think there are levels to it, right? Whether
Mm-hmm.
you're single, whether you're married, have children, whatever, find what that hot girl is for you. And I also believe that um, do it in a way to where it doesn't come back to bite you. You know what I'm saying? Like do your hot girl in a way to where it's authentic to you. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'll say about what I think a hot girl is and where it even starts at, honey. And then you can be a hot girl all year round, but that summertime, baby,
That's summertime. I don't know.
hey,
That's
longer
why it's
nights, shorter
always
days.
uh, a bunch of babies being born in the cold weather. Cause that's summertime. Them got you in trouble.
Summertime done pulled you
Hot
out,
girls.
right?
You
So
know,
yeah.
Britt, you explained it a little bit better than me because I explained it in my grandma rocking chair mode. And I'm going to have to, yes,
That's a
add
rocket
that.
chair.
And when you are an adult, live that age appropriate 20 life. I know that
Mm-hmm.
everybody's going to make mistakes. I never faulted my kids for getting in trouble. I mean, yes, of course, I would be upset a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But this is the time for you to experience that. I do love summer dresses. And now we have thrown away the slips. Now, I ain't that old. I
Mm-hmm.
will
Gone.
get out here
Threw him off the
with my
plane.
sundress on
Mm-hmm. Without a slip.
and them stockings.
Might as well be
As the
naked.
great Oprah Winfrey said.
Mm-hmm.
And this is when women threw their slips away. If you didn't know it, I'm
Uh-huh.
gonna hip you in on some information right now.
Enlighten us, yes.
Oprah Winfrey said on her show many, many moons ago. This was back when she was like, yes. She didn't wear slips. And everybody was like, You don't wear slips. And she was like, why? If they see through your dress, they've seen legs before.
Ankles.
Ma'am, you you are absolutely right.
Mm-hmm.
They have seen legs before. When I have pants and shorts on, they'd have seen them then. But I
I'm
don't
trying
get
to
too
tell you.
outrageous. Like, I
Seen
don't
them
get
knees and
sheer.
everything. Yeah.
I ain't
But
gonna
when
get
you,
real sheer with it and
yeah,
be out here saying, you seen panties. You
you
seen
seen it.
legs.
You seen a cheek or two. Shout it. You know what's under there. Still got
My other
imagination.
thing is, yes, my other thing is that when I want to speak to young women about hot girl summer, bringing up a very important point that you made. As you get older, you realize that you do not want to do things that will come back and shame you. Like, there is
Mm-hmm.
nothing worse. I can tell you, as a 50-plus-year-old woman, there is nothing worse than going through your life and you've made some changes. And there are some things that I'm not ashamed of,
Mm-hmm.
but there are definitely some things when I look back, I can say, man, why did I do that? Why
Mm-hmm.
did I do that? So at this point in my life, I try to live my life that every second that somebody sees me, I'm trying to live it to the fullest and the glory of God. So
Mm-hmm.
that when somebody sees me, they'll want to know what that is about me, to want to see. And then at that moment, I can tell you, this is what my life is about. This is what my path is.
Mm-hmm.
I, when I got reconnected myself with the church, and I would teach this Saturday Bible class for new members at my church. The main focus of wanting to teach that class, Britt, was because I wanted to show people that being a Christian is not bad.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you can, I don't know if you remembered even back when you were growing up. When I was growing up, I think that might be the reason why folks waited till they got old to find Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
Because every time you turned around, somebody was like, oh, the devil after me. The devil is busy. Oh, I'm having so many problems because I'm a child of God.
Oh,
No,
I'm going to hell. Jesus. Took it to the extreme, Lord.
I want to present to people always how you look at something. If something happens to me, I immediately think it's nothing different that's happened to somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody else, this same thing, and sometimes even worse, has happened to somebody else.
Yeah.
God has already told me that I should cast all my cares on Him. If I cast all my cares on Him, then I'm happy.
Mm-hmm.
And I am happy. I live a happy life. I do things that, like I say, I want to do. I'm
Mm-hmm.
pleasing in God's sight. And I know this is going to be controversial, but I do take me a sip more than every now and then.
Hey, man. You got to take a sip to calm it on down. But that's your hot girl. That's it. I
That's
feel
my
like
hot girl.
again, that's your hot girl. Not and like I said, everybody can
Mm-hmm.
have one. She live in all of us. Okay, we all gotta. But again, there's levels to it, and you have to know your hot girl so you can speak to her. And like you said, it's radiating out of you. You know what I'm saying? When you're around people and you're consistent with it because you've seen it in yourself, you're authentic. You know who you are. You know what makes you happy. That's being a hot girl. You don't always have to equate to what you're wearing, what you're doing, how you out in these streets. Just being a hot girl in
Fast.
yourself. They're right. You know what I'm saying? You can be a slow hot girl. You know what I'm saying? You might like to chill and be in your garden, sip a little something on your porch. That's hot girl. As long as you feel
Thank
that
you for
fire in
explaining
you.
it to me.
Yeah, it's a fire that you build in yourself. So, or at least in
Britt,
my
all this
opinion.
time I thought it was just being slutty.
No. No,
You done
ma'am.
learned me something, girl. You
I
done
done learned you
learned me
some.
something.
It's levels to it, baby. It's levels to it now.
Okay, so our
Hmm.
what y'all out here doing moment. I think it's gonna be hilarious. I know y'all think it's gonna be something about my mama, but guess what? It's not.
Not today. So, You ready?
We're ready. Let's hear it, Britt. You gonna tell the story and then I'll chime in. Cause this is funny, y'all. This is the
Yes.
best one. Except for the
So,
OJ moment.
hold on. Okay. If the shoot on the bit. I said, okay, so me and my boo, Chris Pie, Miss Tab's daughter, bless her heart, we used to be in these streets, okay? We roommated.
Streets.
Yes, we were roommates. We lived together. Even after we didn't live together anymore, we would find some time to get in these streets when it warm up outside. So this particular time, there was a concert going on over in East Point, and I think it was like SWV, some old school, groups or whatever. And
Whole
so
lineup.
whole lineup, you know
I
what
was
I'm saying?
supposed to
Angie
go with
Stone.
y'all.
You
Mm-hmm.
were. So we got our
Mm-hmm.
little picnic basket. We went over to my house, got a little bag to put our snacks in because we like to eat now. You know what I'm saying? We got our sandwiches, our chips, our juices, a little liquor. So we get out there to the park, having us a good time, la la la. Finding the trucks that got the little tequila drinks already made in the pack.
Britt, should we preference that all of us are like natural? So let's just hit on
Hmm.
that part before Britt get to
Yes.
the end.
Uh
So
huh.
all of us are natural. Okay.
Okay. So we got our little tequila drinks. We walking up the street trying to see what else we want to pull in to eat. Waving, seeing old men we knew, friends we used to have, all type of things, living our life. So we get over to the grass. We find our little seat, put our little blanket down. Here come our barber, scooting around to our blanket. Done told us about this drink called monkey. What is it? Monkey
Mm.
knuckles. What is
Monkey
it called?
shoulder.
Monkey
Monkey
shoulder.
shoulder.
He been telling us about this drink for the longest and how I get you there. And we like, oh, he came over with the bottle of monkey shoulder. We about to try it out today. Forgetting we'd already been drinking our rum we bought. We done found the tequila pouch all in our hot girl summer element. Ain't thought about nothing. Bring it on. You got some more drink?
Mm.
Bring it. We done
Mm-mm.
hit that monkey shoulder with him. What
Mm-mm.
I tell you, the universe turned around, and you probably would have thought we had some damn acid or something because we was probably on a whole nother level. Like we were no longer on the earth. Okay, I don't remember what happened after that. Monkey shoulder on the blanket, having a good time.
Do not advise people to be doing this. Okay.
We on a trip. They done did it
Yeah.
before. Drunk man. And yeah, don't do this at home, kids. So anyway, long story short, we done had us a good time. We out there dancing and sweating on a whole nother level because we done had our drinks, got it in. We somewhere along the way somebody had to use the bathroom. I won't say which one of us.
Uh oh.
It was me. And had to find a
Okay.
pocket squat between the car. Okay. So anyway, after all that, we get back to my house and we done fell in the door. How did we come in the door, Mom?
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
We
Mm-mm.
busted in.
Mm-mm. Let me tell you something.
We back.
I said, y'all smell like two river rats. Two, two whole river rats.
We had
I
a
feel
good
sorry
time.
for whoever was sitting beside them at the concert. And why we preference that we all natural. Britt was on
Hmm.
some journey of using crystals instead of deodorant. That's why I say it smell like river rats. So
I was trying
we
to.
go from
Whew.
going to work,
Yeah.
getting a picnic basket, putting it
Hmm.
together,
Yes.
rubbing a crystal under your arm, and going to a concert that is what? 92 degrees outside.
Man, a lot of
Drinking
black
rum
folks drinking
and monkey
rum
shoulder.
and tequila in between, and then the monkey
Oh,
shoulder.
oh my God. What
Bless
is
it.
going on right now?
Yes, honey, a whole vibe.
That was so funny to me, y'all.
Whew.
I had never seen these girls like this before.
We was
They
the
was
road,
oh my gosh.
but having a good time,
So
laughing. Mm-hmm.
yes, and that was
Mm.
y'all's hot girl summer. Cause y'all looked so
Was
cute going to the thing when y'all came by
right.
and I put the little basket together for y'all. And then on top of
Yes.
that, I think the reason why I could not come is because I had somebody grinding a stump in the yard.
Mm-hmm.
He stayed over here because he was an older guy and he was just having conversation. I was like,
Sir.
I got to be somewhere, sir.
Right.
Did you hear that Angie Stone was gonna be on stage?
Did you hear the lineup? Mm.
Please, please, sir.
So
But
yeah.
yes, thank you guys for joining us. Hey, experience
Yay.
your own hot girl summer. Now, since Britt has explained it to me, maybe it's not so bad. There's a song, Britt. Hot sun in the summertime. You remember that? Yeah, you too young.
Mm-mm. I'm back. Yeah. I like some Southern girl. Look, that's our song.
Oh,
Southern girl. That's our summer
oh,
song.
yes.
Yeah.
Hey, don't forget to tell others about us, like
Mm-hmm.
this, join us for
Subscribe.
other topics.
See you
See
next
you
time.
later. Bye
Bye.
bye.